Well, g'day tubes! Well, evening actually. How's you hanging today? Pretty good here, pretty good here. It is freaking cold in the shed tonight, and how cold is it? We're gonna find out momentarily. We got one of these fellers to install, and we've got maybe something a little bit overkill to help with a bit of the heat, except it might snuff us out from asphyxiation stuff, so I don't know what's gonna happen there, but anyways, let's get up a screwdriver. We'll first hang this up and see actually how cold it is. Right now it says it's, well, my butt's about 18 degrees, so that's not right. So anyways, we need somewhere to work. Alright, so thermometer. It does Celsius and Fahrenheit. I hope it comes with some kind of screw, because I guess I got screws out here. There's always a screw loose somewhere. Look, there's one right there. I imagine it probably comes with something, a little package of something maybe. Yeah, little wee tiny ones. So yeah, for what I was saying about the heat there, we got something to, what the crap? Man, it's just a piece of aluminum. I can't bend her too hard. We got something to help us with the heat. There, holy jumping. Man, pretty flimsy. So we're gonna need a little bit of a screwdriver here. Let me just give me a second here, and boy, those are really tiny. I think I got one here though. Our little screwdriver bit guy here. So we'll just screw this to the wall somewhere. And that little guy can go in there. That little guy, hopefully, ooh, that's tiny. Let's mount her somewhere in the middle of a wall here. I don't know, somewhere in about there at maybe sort of eye-ish height, we'll say. Wonder if I should just put it in on that stud, but I do want to insulate in here eventually, so I'll maybe just stick them here for now. Boy, these are for sure crappy screws they give you, I must say. But they'll hold it up. So a while ago, I was given kind of a sad thing actually. It was a feller cleaning out his dad's house, and his dad had bought this thing to heat his garage and stuff, where he had his car when he was working on it and stuff, and it's very similar to a jet engine, like a turbine engine. So we'll show you that momentarily here though. We'll just tighten those down, and we'll leave me some room for insulating eventually here whenever I get some bundles going. And we'll put this fella up and let her climatize for a few minutes. Now I put it down on my counter and it's all covered in goo. Okay, I'll let that climatize. So another job I was wanting to try to figure something out today was how to get my change off all these freaking hard drive magnets. Well, actually, before we get into that, I got one of these professional door pulls for the door here. So that's part of the other project I wanted to do tonight. But I'd really like to get this turbine fired up here. But how the crap do they close this? I forgot to cut her. So there's part of what we're doing tonight too here. The other part is mounting this feller. This was weird. Canadian Tire. The bigger they went, the nicer they looked, and the cheaper they were. So I don't understand that concept at all. So I got, oh, I'm like, whoa. I had like a little wee, like, you know, girl hand sized one. I'm like, oh, that'll work. And I went up, I'm like, oh, a little bit bigger. And I seen this one, it was like $3 cheaper again. I'm like, oh, well, I know what I'm getting. So we got 4 screws here with this. They're a little bit bigger, so we've changed the bit to a little bit bigger. And let's head to the door now and see what we can do. So, I don't know where exactly I'm going to mount this. I got a bit of a plan here. A little bit of a plan. And I don't know if it's going to fly or not, but what my plan is to maybe somehow mount this handle. Oh, if I can get one of these magnets apart here, just give me a second. They're so stiff, you gotta, like, holy cow, these was really holding on. You gotta like slide them off each other kind of thing. Oh! So here's what part of that hard drive magnet thing was the other day for. This one I think is what I'm going to use. This one's got a little bit smaller holes in it, so I'm probably not going to use that one. For screws. So what my plan is put a door pull on here. And now this one I'm going to have to put another little piece on. So when the door closes, it'll pull against there and keep the door closed for me. But darn it, it's not perfect. Now if I put a piece of this, can you guys see what I'm doing here? If I put a piece of this here, that's not going to work either. Well, it's going to take some thinking here. I'm darn close there, but I'm just not perfect. Darn close. That's not going to work. So what my idea was anyways was to use part of this handle as the door closer, holder, shutter thing. As you see, it kind of slunks open every once in a while on its own there, right? So, and that's not super too good. So the handle's just a little bit too high. There's not a whole lot I can do really about that. Now I could mount something somewhere else, as in what? I'm not sure. I just need something basically to hold the door closed. Now I could. Oh man, I'm gonna have to think about this for a moment here. Some kind of closer thing guy. Basically what I could do is still got a piece of this stuff. If that was had the magnet on the other side and a piece of hang on, I gotta put this magnet down. And a piece of like this, maybe on the door with a little piece of metal on it. That'd be pretty darn close, but I don't even know if you could have seen what I was doing there. Wait a minute, let's go up here. Now maybe you can see what I'm doing here. Sorry, I got you sitting too close to the door, I guess. So that's not going to stay there, of course. Don't work with me, door. Okay, so a piece of this with a little piece of metal on it attached to the door, a magnet on this 1x2. That opens, gosh, I might end up breaking off that piece of wood. I don't know. I don't want something that latches, if you know what I mean. If I'm in here, I don't want something in here that would latch. I'd like to be able to push it open and get out if I have to, right? I don't like the idea of having something that latches, but anyways, to start, I guess we'll mount on our handle. Alright, so handle, screwdriver, and some screws. And this might kind of suck. I should have brought my driver drill thing, but somewhere there. Leave a little bit of a gap there. These screws shouldn't go right through this door. I hope anyways. So I'm liking the idea of that magnet system thing. Oh, I should have brought my driver. I haven't got it out here because it's cold now, right? So won't be cold for too much longer. Speaking of heaters, our old Resnor heater that we had in the garage started kind of screwing up a little bit. So we installed a new one down there, and I'm thinking, ooh, I could use that heater up in here. But it's propane, and I don't really have the stuff to hook up its proper fittings. You can't just kind of buy them at Home Depot, right? So this just does not want to tighten up. All right, that's a little better. See, I want it to be a magnet too, so if someone's trying to get in from the outside, you know, if I'm in trouble or something here, they can just pull the door. If I got it latched in here, well then, that's not a good thing. So boy, we got her pretty much bang right when I need her there. So we'll be able to get rid of our early Canadian wire pull here. That'd be kind of nice. I mean, it works, but this is way more better. Oh man, this one must be going right into the stud. I don't know if I can finish this one by hand with this skinny little guy here, you know, it's not much to grab to. Oh, I might have to go get my driver. Darn it, I'm gonna go get my driver. Holy crap, I ran into the house, got back out before the camera even timed out. How's that, eh? Whew. Out of breath now, but hey, that's alright. Okay. Now we should be able to hopefully not strip this. And not strip it, right? Hold it from the outside. Oh yeah, buddy. That's way more better. Way more better. That's way more better. One more. Holy cow, we're almost done. There we go. That's a nice door pull. Okay. Get rid of this one. That doesn't want to come off, so we got to change bits again. Super extra long bits. Okay, I'm going to do a bit of brainstorming, but first of all, we're going to check what the temperature is in the old shed here. And we're going to light a frickin' turbine and heat her up real darn fast. So I've got about 2 degrees maybe above zero-ish. Alright, I want to heat her up to somewhere up here real fast. So, get ready for this noise. You're going to love this thing. Holy crap. Oh, you just seen a preview of it. That's not good. Okay, well, we'll just show you. Hang on. Okay, I know what you're going to say. These things are meant for a very big open construction site. Yes, I agree, and yes, I know that. However, this shed probably leaks so freaking much air, it's not going to matter. I don't think anyways. So, let's have a look at this thing. This is freaking about 3/4 more than I need for this little room. But anyways, it's a 115,000 BTU ready heater. Kerosene, diesel, fired kind of thing. They want you to use kerosene, but I went and looked at some at the store tonight there, and I am not paying $3.50 a liter. So, screw that crap. But okay, so just plug it in. It's got a a thermostat back here, so I usually crank it up a bit, get it a little warm, and then I'm going to try turning it down and see if it'll, like a cycle. So all we got to do is plug her in. 5 seconds she'll go. So let's get you on the tripod maybe first here. Alright, so we're, like I say, rebrewing here. We're about 2 degrees above freezing in here, which is about that outside. We're going to plug it in. 5 seconds, it just figures out what it needs, and I might have to turn the thermostat up a little bit. Let's make it pretty good air there, but it smells like a jet engine, if you know what I mean, that smell, but it burns it up pretty good. We definitely wouldn't want to use this for, you know, for all day in here, because you'd definitely probably be dead. But let it run a few minutes, get a bit of chill off, and I'll do a little bit of brainstorming here what to do for my latch. My goodness, literally like 3 minutes. I just barely got this in my hand to go up to the door, and we're already at like 13 degrees-ish, is that right? Something like that. Holy crap, that didn't take long at all. It's actually quite nice in here. I could probably shut it off now. So I might just turn her down a bit more. It'll shut off eventually there, but wow, that's got really warm fast. That's awesome. I think you're almost 15 degrees now. 14 maybe. Wow, woo-wee, it's sweaty already in here. What the heck? It's awesome. Okay, that literally ran like maybe 5 minutes now. We're about 18 degrees Celsius in here, or 63-ish. So that's pretty good. Man, woo-wee, sweating already. That's nice, and that should probably click on in a minute again. So, but anyways, I got maybe a game plan here. You guys may not like it, but I'm using what I got here in the shed. So, other than the handle and, well, these are leftover woods from when we put the strapping up here, so they'll work good. We can just maybe plunk them right there. And what my other plan was, squeeze my head, is I got one of these hurricane ties that I'm going to put here, screw the magnet onto here, like this will get screwed to the door, this will get screwed to this one, the magnet will get screwed to that, and then that should be almost enough room. If not, I might have to you know, beef it up a little bit, but okay, that might work. We'll give her a shot here. I'll get some screws. I think I've got screws here, and we'll attach these to the door. Okay, so this will also hopefully minimize how much stuff is sticking out and someone's going to hit themselves on. Hopefully. I'm sorry if you hit yourself on my inventions. I can't do anything about that. I am sorry. And yes, I know you should pre-drill these, but these are pretty small screws, so get my hands to work. Oh! Somewhere there. Now this is going to kind of mess up our door trim, I think. How am I going to do this now? I need 14 more hands. Leave a little gap there, maybe. Also, update on Dill. He's actually doing better. He tried school today, but he came home at about 11. He was all swollen again, and his toes were all swollen and stuff, so he come home. I'm like, no, there's no point doing that now. I did this on a Friday. But he was missing school, which is good, because, you know, most kids that age are like, yeah, I don't want to be here at school. So, yeah, this is going to have a fair bit of pull on it. So. Oh, anchor it down fairly good. So yeah, I was having problems with the heater in the garage with the power vent motor on it kind of went a bit weird. I come in one day and it was like, and it's supposed to, you know, so it was having problems. So I'm like, I don't like that. So we replaced it today. We went from 30,000 V2 to a pretty sweet 45,000. Holy jeez. So 45,000 will heat her up pretty quick down there. Should anyways. And that heater's like, well, you guys have been there lots with me when, you know, we were down there. And she heated up the garage pretty good, so. It's hard to heat something that's got no insulation. Oh, you know, okay, now, Uh-oh. Find my magnet. Where'd I put it? Whoa! Flamethrower! Okay, so yes, that heats it up really fast. Awesome. But it also cools down really fast too. With no insulation hardly in the walls, it doesn't help much. So. Okay. Okay. We gotta figure out what we're gonna do here now. Boy, I hope that'll work. It's gonna be darn close. I might have to bend this tab a little bit here, but maybe I'll, ow! Pinch my finger. Maybe I'll get this guy mounted here right now. A couple of screws out of my bucket. Should be mostly pretty much high enough where hopefully nobody will smash into it anyways. Oh, I don't know if this is going to work or not. The principle is there, but I just don't know if it's going to work. Ow! Actually, that might work. It just kind of squished into my finger. Well, it's got a good pull there. I think this third screw, though, I'm going to have to really toenail her down in this way just so it gets something to bite into. Ooh. That's pretty darn good, you know. I'm almost liking that. Now, where's my pen? I just want to do a... Oh, come on. Just want to do a little... Tracy. Just so we know where we're going here, because I'm going to have to do this, I think, but this way might be the best. And I need some more screws. And hopefully this works. I might have to try to screw through there just to give her a little extra bite there, but I'm going to have to hold this open here. Oh, this is going to be fun. Oh my goodness. There's not much biting onto it here. Ugh. Okay, I'm gonna have to just pop outside for a second. Oh, it's cold out here. It's freaking nice in here, except it smells like diesel. Kerosene. Oh, you turd. At least it's stuck to the magnet. I need someone behind holding the door for me. Sorry, I can't show you a whole lot of this right now, but we're screwing a magnet down to the door. Oh, I don't know if I like that or not. It's kind of bowed it a little bit. I'm not sure if I'm going to like this. Oh, we're good now. Okay, the big grand test. Are you able to see? It's not perfect, but it's close. It's got a actually not biting too much there. I'm surprised. I thought it might have bit a little harder onto that magnet. That one does. Oh. So I'm not liking angle. Just needs a bit of a tweak, I guess, to it. That's getting close. I'm going to grab a drill or something and maybe, or actually, you know what? I could hammer these down. I've got a hammer, I think, here somewhere. Maybe I could hammer these flat. I used to be a redneck and I still am. Just so you know. Ooh, that maybe helped some. So we need to come up with a name for the shed. The shed sounds kind of like, you know, like I store my lawnmower in it. Which I do, but I don't know, it needs another name. I was thinking of calling it the shop, but it's not really a shop. I don't know, what do you guys think a good name for this little building would be? A little building, maybe? I don't know. So I don't need that many screws, but there's that many holes, so I might as well fire in that many screws. I'm still not fussy on that, you know. Let's see if we can fine tweak her maybe a little more. I thought it might actually, spiders even coming alive. It's so nice and warm in here now. I thought it might have maybe sucked together a little better than that. It's holding it. It's better than it was. You might not want to sit here there, bud. There he is. Little guy. This door sure has been weird. There that wants to be. Hello! Well, if you're gonna go redneck, you might as well go times 2. So I went times 2. And I got them both adjusted so they're actually holding pretty darn good. And I'm actually pretty rednecked, but I'm pretty darn happy about that. It looks like it's gonna work pretty good. So we got a whole bunch more screw holes here. We might as well use them up. Anything, put more screws. Not that one, apparently. More screws. So this should hopefully work. As hasn't let go yet. Oh, I'm not exactly closed where I want it to be, so I might have to still adjust them a little bit. Got a little bit of a gap in the door. Oh, enough screws, I think. Yeah. But you know what? For resources I had here, for a latch that doesn't actually latch and lock from the inside, I think that's pretty good. For resources that I had here, that's pretty good, I think. So it's actually holding pretty good. Just take a little bit of a. I'm still getting a little bind. Oh, this one magnet's got a little bind. Oh, it's just a little bit off. That's what you call a hammer saw. Perfect. Actually, I can almost fully lean on it and it doesn't open, so that's the only thing I don't like. Oh, and that holds your hammer too for you. So that's pretty freaking handy. Yeah, so these magnets are different thicknesses though, so I'm not exactly liking 100%. It's a little better. We do better yet, I think. Not bad. It sucks at the bottom though. I don't know what's going on down there, but so you just have to watch you don't. Most people would kind of stand here and walk out though, right? They're not going to really walk into the frickin' thing, I wouldn't think. Man, I got separations coming here and everything. Who built this place? Should have used screws, I think, but oh, we'll get some silicone out. No, still getting a bind somewhere. Not much of a hammer for that. Right here still. Oh. I could just move that magnet, but no, it's screwed in. I really don't want to. That's perfect. Okay, let's show you guys a little more of what we're looking at here. So we'll come in, close the door. Bang. Now the only other thing I got a problem with perhaps, it's going to be dark, is this needs to close and also latch outside here. Which we do. Sweet! That's pretty good actually. Yes, I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, we'll just have to watch we don't smush our faces on that and we're good to go. Sweet. Alright, so this heater is probably due to come on again soon now that I've opened the door. It's turned on about 3 times now since this project started. Well, since we started that. And I'm pretty sure it'll want to come on again soon here, no doubt. And we're going to do a look at this thing here and get the tripod on it and watch the temperature go up. Real time. go. We could probably crank that up more to get it up about that 20, but you know what? It's kind of a humid, hot heat. So it's good enough for me. Whoo-wee, she's warm. Sweet. Well, that's it for today. That's pretty redneck. Don't tell me, you know, that I didn't redneck that one, because I sure rednecked that one. But you know what? It friggin' works. And you know, like I say, it's pretty good for stuff I just had laying around here. Like I had extra hurricane ties. I use them all on these fellers up here, right? So they're screwed in lots, and you know, just so I don't have to worry about them. And I don't really like the idea of just toenailing in. I don't, yeah. So we use the hurricane ties way up there, so awesome. But anyways, that's it. We're gonna head her in. Thanks again for watching. Still haven't got any trim yet, and you know what? I really don't know if I'm gonna bother. The only thing I might do is get silicone and just kind of, or spray foam or something. And this was kind of separating a bit on me on the outside. I don't really know why. Shouldn't be, but it was kind of pulling, probably from me beating on it. But we'll have to silicone that or spray foam it or something. I don't know. Probably silicone would be lots for there. And I do want to get some batting going soon and some vapor barrier. And I don't know whether I drywall it or drywall probably wouldn't be good out here. Probably just have to get some kind of ply or something and ply it up. And that'll help hold her together too, right? So, but anyways, it's really hot in here. I'm going home. I decided to cool off a bit. You guys have a good one. Thanks again for watching, and we'll catch you all later.